Talk to us about animal care, what it does, the different sectors it operates in, and what its contribution is to Nigeria's livestock sector.
Animal care started in 1979 as OA and OA Associates. That was the initials of the founders of the business. And they started as a two-bedroom apartment and a small shop selling veterinary solutions to farmers. Right, it was a door-to-door or farm-to-farm consultation service for farmers, and today it has grown to having over 1,000 employees and providing livestock inputs such as feed, animal feed. We manufacture animal feed. We manufacture animal disinfectants, drugs, and supplements. We also provide consultation services for farms in terms of poultry housing design and selecting equipment, basically farm setup. And we also have our laboratory services, disease diagnostic services that we provide for farmers.
Talk to us about what the turning point was for the business, because it started off back in the 80s as this really sort of tiny farm, and then it's expanded into so many different sectors across the supply chain. Basically,
when we saw that many poultry farmers in Nigeria were experiencing lots of losses, they were experiencing disease outbreaks on their farms, and there was a lot of solutions out there, but those solutions were not tropicalized for Nigeria and for West Africa. So what our founder, Sir Dr. Olatunde Agbato, and the co-founder, Olufumulayo Agbato, they were able to help to provide this information, and they started bringing in solutions that started becoming more effective for diagnosing and tackling Nigerian diseases. So in 2018, the Nigerian Veterinary Research Institute named some of our vaccines the most effective vaccines in Nigeria in terms of efficacy, in terms of availability, and in terms of solving the problems at which it was used for in the first place.
Fontuno eggs is extremely popular in Nigeria. Talk to us about how that came about and how you've managed to achieve such market dominance.
What our founders saw was that the eggs we're selling in Nigeria were just being sold as basically as a commodity. And they felt, you know what, you can actually put some value addition on eggs, and instead of selling them as open tray in the open market as commodities, let's put them on shelves of urban supermarkets and let's basically make it a product, give it an identity. You can actually help increase the value of your eggs. When you package them, you put best before dates on the eggs, and you also, put brand and labels on them. So we saw it allowing us to actually increase the value of eggs, and it helped with profitability of farming generally, because many other farmers followed suit and saw that, oh, we can actually do this to our eggs and put some branding and value addition on eggs.
There have been various parts of Nigeria that have struggled with food security. What is animal care's role in ensuring that even the poorest Nigerians have access to food?
One of the famous quotes that our founder always said was that a candle loses nothing by lighting other candles. It only makes the room brighter. So what we did was that we realized lots of smallholder farmers around where our partner farms or our farm operations exist were throwing eggs away, right? They weren't able to access the market, they were having spoilages, and they didn't have a good route to market. And we couldn't meet demand because we actually were able to leverage on our distribution networks, and we started off taking some of their eggs. We made sure we trained them, we made sure we taught them on quality standards, and lots of smallholder farmers now supply us eggs, and they use our feed, they use our vaccines, they use sometimes our point of lay, and we qualify those eggs as Fontuno eggs. So we brand them, we package them, and we use them to meet our market. So we saw a synergy, right? Instead of throwing your eggs away or suffering losses, we started partnering with these farmers, and it's been a win-win situation with us and the farmers in our community. And I think that's also providing employment for those farmers. It's also providing job stability for those farmers, and we are proud of that.
Where do you see animal care 10 years from now?
I see animal care being a more stable company. I see us supplying more vaccinated birds to farmers across the country. I also see us diversifying our revenue base from earning naira to earning dollars by exploring this export opportunity. We've broken the intra-Africa trade barrier by fostering trade between West Africa and West Africa, because prior to these countries we were exporting to, they were getting their goods from Brazil, Netherlands, Turkey, India, and what we did was actually made a statement by showing that West Africa can supply to West Africa. Our story inspires lots of farmers, and because it's one thing for a business to want to transcend the founder's generations, another thing for the second generation to be interested in taking up that mantle. Our founder passed away in 2021, January. Next year it will be 5 years will be of his memory as the founder of Animal Care. And we hope to see this business go to the second, third, fourth, and fifth generation.